Alex, we described that in commentary as a statement victory.
Yeah, I think we all obviously knew the importance of today in terms of the crowd and what it meant to the football club to fill this stadium. But I think that for us, from the outside, it is a message. Obviously, we felt that Leyton Orient away was a really great message for us. But obviously today it's a big team coming to this stadium to in a derby. So for us, it was really important to nail those down. And I thought the players dealt with the situation fantastically well. Conditions were really difficult for us, first half especially, and I thought they dealt with that really well. But when you have a crowd like that for the first time in a long time, you have to embrace it. We have to embrace it because that's what, as a footballer, as a coach, as a manager, that's what you want to do. You want to play in front of crowds. But what I said, and I hope this is where we are, is that people are coming today because they have real belief in the group and the team, and hopefully today we've shown people why they should come and watch us more. But also to be top of the league after 10 games is a really great place to be.
It's not often at home that you have to kind of silence the opposition supporters, but he managed to do that very early on, and it was kind of a big statement in itself.
Yeah, well, I think Phil's had one save. They had an opportunity, obviously, very early on in the game. Things might have been different if that went in, but I think whenever you play that's the way we want to play. We want to make sure that we have control, and but we have to earn the right. And in that half, it was really difficult to earn the right because the ball kept coming back because of conditions, and it was very frantic. But I still thought we had moments in the first half. We had a really great chance to score, didn't take it. But I just thought at half time we just had to settle them down a little bit. I think just to get a bit more composure, to have a bit more control in the game. And I thought second half we did it fantastically well. And when you've got the back four that we have, everybody that's working extremely hard to make sure we don't concede goals. On the flip side of that, we took our opportunities and delighted with the win.
And midway through that second half, two fantastic finishes.
Yeah, I thought that it was coming. I felt that we were growing strongly into the game. It felt like Dan Kemp started to pick the ball up in situations and areas that were going to hurt them. We had little moments, and just that last final ball wasn't quite there. But the minute that obviously Chem scored and the noise and then after that, I just felt like we just upped it. We looked a lot more composed. We looked a lot more, not relaxed because that's the wrong word, but more composure about us. And I just felt after that if we got the second and then we had a brilliant opportunity to get the third, and that would have obviously sealed it. But obviously at 2-0, you're always a little bit careful. But fantastic finish from Chem. And then obviously a fantastic finish from Robbo coming on and doing what he did a couple of weeks ago to secure the game for us.
You kind of felt there was some nerves on the terraces when it was still 0-0, but the fans really did get behind, didn't they? And took it on again.
Yeah, I understand that. Of course, at 0-0, it's and there's people. It's a big crowd, and I think that at that moment it was a bit in the balance. But I thought that first half, especially, we didn't get going, obviously. But we did from the eye. We didn't get going, but we did because it was a really difficult half to play in. It was quite direct, and we had to deal with first contact, second balls. But I get that, but until you score that goal, and even at 1-0, you want another one, of course, because you want to secure the game. But it's a great day for us. I think that we try to treat this game as any other game, and you know what, the feeling in there at the end of the game with everybody is a really great feeling because they deserve that. I said it all along that they're a fantastic group to work with every day, and their work and their standards are exceptional, and you get your rewards when you work that hard.
It's a nice place to be, top of the table, game in hand, and the international break just hitting us.
Yeah, it is a great place. Obviously, we'd love to have just carried on. to be honest, because they're in the zone of wanting to play games, and everybody wants to play, which is great. But we've got another game on Tuesday which we want to win to get through the next competition. We want to do well in that as well. So our mindset will enjoy tonight. Absolutely, I want every single one of them to enjoy tonight, because it's a special thing and they deserve it, and they need to enjoy it. But our focus will be going on to Tuesday. We'll have a really strong team on Tuesday, because we want to qualify, and winning is a habit, and we have to continue that in every game that we play.
Changes ahead of Tuesday?
Yeah, there will be a few. There will be changes. There'll be certain people playing as well, because we're losing obviously Jamie Reid, Dan Phillips, and Lewis Orford to international, so there'll be players playing. But with Saturday now being called off, that we can look at that and have a really strong team for that game. But I think that there'll be players that need a rest for sure, because of the amount of effort what they've put in. Listen, we'll use this game, we'll use the next week to make sure that we look at things that we can improve on, which we always do, to make sure that when we come back into league that we're ready to go again.
Well done today, Alex.
Thanks, mate.